Oh, hey guys. Morning. Shawn from the Healthy Movement Podcast here. Hey, listen, we've all had those mornings when you wake up a little worse for the wear from the night before. But that doesn't mean we should compound the problem by neglecting our health and fitness in the morning. Now, with that in mind, we here at the Healthy Movement have put together a couple of stretches that y'all can do at home the night after being victims of a tragic Jaeger bombing. In fact, if you give me a few seconds to get something to soak this up with, I'll come right back and we'll get started. Oh, man. Alright. One of the first things we're going to do, especially after sleeping on that god-awful couch, is to lengthen out the muscles in the neck. So, I'm just going to take the hand, kind of push the chin away, and lengthen out these muscles between the chin and between the jaw and the shoulders. Make sure that you're standing upright. And one of the things I forgot to mention is that y'all at home are going to hold this about 45 seconds. But y'all don't have to sit here and watch me do it. I'm just going to hold it long enough for you guys to see. We definitely want to do the other side, so let's open up here. Push away. Stretch there. Good to go. Another thing that's killing me right now is my low back. There's nothing comfortable about that thing back there. Picked it up off the side of the road. Whatever, it was free. It is what it is. So let's lengthen out the muscles in the hips and the low back. Really just get your hula hoop on. All those girls that worked at the club last night can't be wrong. They're probably good and loose here. Guys, for us that slept, something similar to that. Let's just make sure the hips are going in a nice circle. Get your energy flowing. We're kind of borrowing this from Tai Chi a little bit. So we go around, open up those meridians, those hips, get your energy flowing. And I want to stretch out my legs. These usually cramp up. They're a big muscle. But I had some of them tacos last night I ate are not agreeing with me. Tacos at 3:30 in the morning are very rarely a good idea. So I don't really want to bend over. I don't want to stretch out here. I'm going to stretch out my quads just a little bit. And I'll do that just by standing up. And right in there. Nice, easy stuff. All right. And so again, 35 seconds, just pull, 35, 45, whatever. And make sure that you're stretching the front of the legs, maybe even in the hips. And one of the things you can do to lengthen this out if you want to get through the hips is to borrow from yoga a little bit. So our next one is kind of a balance and a yoga exercise. Man. Okay. No worries. I'm going to try that again on the other side and see if that works. Well, that didn't work. So, never mind. You know what? Third time's a charm. Let's try that one more time, shall we? Okay, so we got that here, right? We're pretty good with that. And then we're leaning forward. All right. That's enough. Okay, as long as I'm down here, may as well do some stretches down here. So, I said I didn't really want to lean forward, but this is one I really want to get the inside of the legs on. And I'll get just a little bit forward. I don't think those tacos are coming up. Stay with me again, 45 seconds. So we'll just lean forward. Kind of like a lonely teenager, A lot of those guys are well practiced. Also, Marilyn Manson. Nice. One of the things I meant to do when I was standing, but unfortunately I find myself down here, is to stretch out my shoulders. I've got some rotator cuff issues, so I want to bring up something that I can use here. Anything that'll hold link your two hands together. If you have a belt, I'm wearing shorts, gym shorts here. So I'm just going to bring it together here and I'll turn to the side. And I want to pull down. Well, here comes Bailey. She's going to help us out on these stretches here. Atta girl, Bailey. So we're going to pull down, stretch there, and then we'll also pull up to stretch in here. So what we'll want to do is also switch sides, of course. And that will look, well, it might look like that actually. Down, and then pulling up again. So that's great. One of the other things we can do is take these beer bottles here and do something called myofascial release. And that relies on just kind of putting the some sort of hard surface up against the muscle and pushing down with a bit of force for 25 to 45 seconds. So said I wanted to get my hamstrings, but I didn't want to bend over. This is a good way to do that. So you guys just kind of look. We'll take our beer bottle here and we'll put it right under the hamstrings. And we'll just lean back and put some pressure. Find a tight or tender spot. And I'm going to hold that right there. Oh, it feels really nice. You can also do that under the glutes, the low back. Just be careful. You don't want any to lose any feeling down in the numbness in the hands. That's when you would stop. Feel any numbness, of course, don't do that. So I think one of the last things we could do is just a little laying spinal twist, and that's to lay down here. Pretty easy stuff. We'll just kind of lengthen out. Nice and easy. One arm, grabbing the leg. And just like that. Make sure to leave that shoulder on the ground. And by now, tacos should have digested. Should be no problem. Should be good to go there. And I think that should about take care of us. So, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I'm ready to go grab something to eat. It's kind of early in the morning. Let's go see what's in the oven for a little wake and bake, shall we? You guys can check out a lot more stretches and a lot more content overall weekly on our Healthy Movement podcast. Also check us out online at thehealthymovement.net. That's thehealthymovement.net. The Healthy Movement Podcast, our weekly audio show featuring Sancho and Shawn. We bring in beers, babes, all kinds of health and wellness ideas. Go check us out. You can check us out on iTunes, on Stitcher, YouTube, the YouTube channel as well. A little hungry. Stretching's left me a little hungry. I'm going to go get hungrier. We'll see you guys next week. Until then, here's hoping for lots of healthy movements.